What's up, everyone? Good morning. It is Monday. Wow, I'm doing one on a Monday. I don't like Mondays. I'm like Garfield. I don't like Mondays. No, it's been a week. It's been a minute. Not a week. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Turn this down a little bit. You're probably picking up the music that I'm still listening to. But no, it's just stressful. Everything's stressful. I normally, like I said, I normally do these just to do them, just to talk, just to get everything out there. But there's a lot going on. There's many things going on. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit into the yellow here. But turn this down a little bit more. The music might be loud. But I got myself fidget toys, so I stopped chewing my fingers because my pinky finger has been numb for a week now, and everything I looked up online says it's nerve damage. So I've been trying to keep my arm to my side and hanging down, but also I've been, like I said, I chew my fingers. I don't chew like the skin itself. It's like how you seen people chew on their strings to their hoodies, something like that. I need gum. I know I need gum, but something to chew on, something to just relax my mind from overthinking. And why is it showing white on the side of that? I don't know. Anyway, because I was looking at my screen here. Let me go over here. See the corner here? There's a thing here. I don't know what it is. Because as soon as I touch it, it comes back to this screen. Is it the edge of the screen? Why is it white? But anyway, a lot going on. Family, there's issues there. I shouldn't talk about personal stuff too much, because people that know me will be like, well, if they have it so bad, why don't you just move out? Blah, blah, blah. I can't take care of myself. When I get depressed, and I mean depressed, I do not shower for months until my next appointment. Well, depending on my therapy appointment, because normally I don't shower till I'm going to my next appointment, and that's just the depression. That's just me not wanting to get the fuck out of my room or do anything. That's just the mentality of being stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere. Sure, if I lived out on my own, I could probably get out and about, but society just they don't have a filter, and there's chances that I could probably end up in the hospital. I could be shot. I could be killed. I could be whatever, because of the impossibilities out in the world. And I know I'm technically making excuses, but I don't know. I'm stressed. I'm tired. I'm tired of horrible people treating other people horribly. Like, there's a bunch of edgelords, I guess you can call them, on Twitter. I fucking came across them, and they're the actual Nazis who go around calling other people Nazis. But they're upset. They're upset that their one fucking person got suspended. I'm not gonna drop the handle of the name or whatever, because then they'd be like, oh, I found him on YouTube randomly, blah, 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 because that's usually how shit goes. But I lost my one parody account, which mocked the ideology of Jesus. But it mocked it on the sense of people thinking Jesus is like them. Jesus hung around prostitutes. Jesus did things that none of these people do. Jesus was a fucking socialist, and people don't like that. No, Jesus can't be a socialist because I'm a fucking cunt. Meh. Shit like that. But, no, it's just a lot going on. I'm not myself lately. Even my grandmother notices it. And I need a vacation. I need a means to this endless existence of shit just repeating itself. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just tired. I'm tired constantly. I really am. I'm just so tired. Uh, I mean, I got new games. I could constantly play them, but it's boring. A lot of the games are single player, and I get bored. I get very, very bored. I miss Call of Duty, but I don't miss the stress. I miss certain games, and then they have stress in them because of people. You know, that's why I like single player games. That's why I like games that have guilds in them, but you don't directly play with the guild. I mean, I can. Next month, I'm probably getting Helldivers 2, and I'm gonna be playing that with a few friends. I got Ready or Not. My friends haven't been really, like, hey, we should play this because I guess I haven't told them, but I recently told them, and my friend's like, oh yeah, we'll be on tonight. Well, I was in bed, motherfucker. I'm not getting out. My bed's comfy. My bed's a memory foam bed. I want to go back to it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Uh, Messy Monday. I think that'll be the title. Messy Monday. Everything's a mess right now. That's why it's a Messy Monday. Messy Mondays with Blake. But yeah, no. I pissed off a lot of people, lost an account, created a new one. For some reason, I do have a god complex, so to speak, because I do sometimes name my characters or personas, whatever you want to call them. I name them after gods. Um, I don't believe in a god, sure. Mythology, sure, I believe in that because it's mythology. Like, I believe in the concept of mythology. Like, yes, it exists, but the concept of the gods behind them and the religion that it follows, it shouldn't exist in that point because a lot of people are very bigoted with their religion. That includes pagans. Pagans are there's some pagans out there that are fucking horrible, and they get pissed off because you're not like them. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be a horrible piece of shit like you. Fuck off. You know, I don't know. There's just a lot of people that shouldn't follow certain religions because they make the religion worse. A lot of them, a lot of them are Christian. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be Christian. And those people should be. Oh, I don't fucking know. They use religion as a crutch to be a horrible person, and no religion really deserves that kind of person in the community, because while the religion itself is an indoctrinated piece of shit, um, the culture aspect gets ruined by these people because they wear the clothing or the jewelry, and then it's like, oh, you're that, and then you slowly get to know them, and it turns out they are nothing like the thing that they follow, and it's like, oh yeah, you're not that, and then they get offended, and it's like, you're offended because we know who you are as a person, not who you are to pretend that you are, And I know that says a lot coming from someone who is an atheist, and people think I'm agnostic most of the time, or they think I'm Christian. It's like, I grew up on Christian values. Of course you're going to think I'm Christian. I'm not a Christian, though. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the Holy Spirit. I don't believe in Lucifer, the ground troll, Satan, whatever you want to call him. As a logical aspect on it, sure, they probably existed at one point in time, but the writings of the Bible are people hundreds of years who had their own version and their own writing, and then they changed it over time, and it's just misconstrued. It's just stories of people based on their life experiences. Imagine if people today made their own Bible, which fucking Dumpy Donnie did, but they just copyrighted it, and I think I'm not exactly sure. I haven't looked into his Bible, but if people today made their own Bible, they'd make their own stories about Jesus and God and how God helped them through their times, but it would have to be prolonged and pushed out further just so that it can make a chapter. It can make a verse in the in their own holy Bible, because a lot of these people don't have enough of a paragraph to make their own story. It would have to be so fucking long-winded till it got to the point. Because if it was just straight up, it'd be probably just one page and that's it. It wouldn't be multiple pages like a lot of the chapters are. And then their Bible would be very thin and it wouldn't probably sell as much because people would be like, oh, this is just everybody's stories. Because guess what? That's what the Bible is. But, no. Just a lot going on. Where America is now a warmonger country. No, we've always been a warmonger country. We always have been. It's just now it's being shown publicly, hey, we're killing civilians. We knew back, how long that certain military members were killing civilians over in Iraq. Over in, if we have troops over in Palestine and Gaza, that shit's happening too. Fucking Trump's Mr. No War, yet here he is causing war and causing mayhem because he's a fucking goddamn tyrant. He's a fucking lunatic. He's like the fucking mustache man. I don't think you can say shade off Hitler in shade off Shitler, I should say, in videos because people get offended. Well, he was a horrible person. You can't say his name. Say his name. Say his fucking name, but don't fucking say it proudly like you're a part of his fucking cult. I don't know. People just try to hide away from the truth, hide away from the shit that's going on in the world, and then they get offended when you bring it up. Like the victims of Epstein's Island. A lot of the followers of Trump, oh, why would they wait so long? Because they were children. They were suppressing memories. They were going through therapy. And now they finally mustered the courage to defend themselves. And you're like, oh, no. 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 Katie Johnson tried coming forward at 13. And Donald Trump's lackeys and friends all threatened her with death. Shit, some of his supporters also threatened her with death. She was 13. You're threatening a fucking 13-year-old? You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit. And now that they're adults who suffered this childhood trauma, you're threatening the adult version of themselves. But the only difference is they're not going to back down. And if you try to make them back down, you will be held the fuck accountable. And I feel anyone who tries to make a victim back down now, or in general, say they harm them in some way, kill them, whatever, the guy that did the action, the woman that did the action of taking someone out because they didn't like them being a victim, well, you lose all human rights. At that point, you lose all rights to being a human because you just defended a fucking pedophile. In turn, makes you a pedophile too. So, you get the fucking wood chipper, you get the guillotine, you get whatever fucking treatment that you definitely deserve. Because there is no hell, there is no heaven. You are not going anywhere after you die. And you better get fucking used to that concept. And they need to tell people like that. They need to tell it like that. Just to make these people worry. Just to make them fucking piss and shit themselves when the fucking blade is coming down for their neck or whatever, Yes, that's a violent fucking thought, but these motherfuckers are not people, and they don't deserve human rights. Oh, I'm glad the victims are coming forward. I'm glad they're getting support and supporting one another and doing all that because it makes me want to go to the court and be like, I want to press charges for traumatic experiences since I was 4 years old. Or not 4, 6 years old. Sorry, 4. Something else happened, but it wasn't the sexual abuse, but still, 6 years old. And they'll be like, well, why didn't you come forward sooner? Trauma. Trauma. And I can tell you what his name is that caused it, and I will fucking goddamn burn the last bridge. I don't give a shit. You know. Oh, it's bullshit. Being a good person in a world that doesn't treat good people good. Because the rich that get richer are top 1%ers who don't want to give out their money to the homeless and the needy. They give out, what, $1,000 for the homeless and needy when they have millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars? If I won the fucking lottery, I said this in a video before, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't have money. Because I'd be giving it out, I'd be paying off my family's debt, I'd be making sure people have a home, I'd be making sure my friends have no debt, I'd be making sure everything that's going on in the world wouldn't be going on in the world for certain fucking groups of people. And you could hear the Nazis if they were to hear that. Oh, you're being a Nazi because you're not supporting me. Fuck you. You don't get to deserve support because you're a piece of shit. If you're not a piece of shit, you get the reward. You know, that's how it should be. But this world is so fucked that they just help the bad people. You know. I don't get it. I don't get how you can be so fucking good in this world and stick around. I mean, it takes a toll on you. It really does. And I can see why all the good ones are no longer here. I'm talking Robin Williams, Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell. Michael Jackson was killed 100%. He'd still be here. He'd be fighting this fight. Eminem's still here. He's fighting this fight. You know, you have two-faced people like Snoop Dogg. Oh, yeah, I'm against this. Oh, you gave me a bunch of money. I'm not against this anymore. You know, bullshit. It's just bullshit. It really is. I just got a message here. Oh, I just dropped my ring. Oh. Let's see what's going on. My friend asked me how I lost my account because I told someone. Let me read off what I said here. Did I delete the frickin'? I might have deleted it. This one. Yep, right here. Violent speech. Shut the fuck up, you waste of fucking space. Men like you should be permanently sterilized and castrated. And it would make the world a much better place. That's supposedly threatening and incite, glorify, or express the desire to harm. How is castrating harm? You know, there's men out there that probably purposely castrate themselves. There's men out there that purposely sterilize themselves. How the fuck is that harm? There's men out there saying women should just stay in the kitchen. Women should do this. Women should do that. Women. They're mad at women for being their own selves and having a right. And yet, if you tell men, oh, you shouldn't have any rights, oh, that's violent speech because I'm a man. This world is run by men. The majority of it is run by men. But you look at the countries that are run by women, they are doing so much better. They are doing so much better than the worlds that are run by fucking men. And that's what men fear. They fear the fact that a woman can do better than them. Why the fuck do men fear that? Because men are fucking weak individual beings. They can't handle any amount of pain. They get a little sniffle and they're crippled on the ground. You know. Ugh. I hate men. As a man, I fucking hate men. Oh. Oh, right. I should screenshot that and send that. Totally forgot. But, No, I'm just I'm just done. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. Yeah. 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 I don't know. I really don't know. I want to stream more often, like games and such, but again, I don't got a following. I did recently follow someone who has probably a higher follow count than me for streaming. And if we do end up playing together, I'm going to ask, hey, do you mind giving me a shout out? Not saying, hey, tell your people to come over to my stream, just give me a shout out for them to check me out. And, you know, if they like the content, follow. And I'll stream with them and play the game with them and that and stuff like that. The only way I'm gonna get the followers I need is if I stream with other people at this point. I didn't want to stream with random strangers that just popped into my chat. Hey, I want to stream with you. No, I don't want to stream with you because I don't know you. While I don't know this person specifically, I gave comments. We kind of befriended one another, and we're hopefully getting to a point where we play with one another at some time. But that's just how it is, you know. It, it's hard making friends that stream when you're in your 30s, you know. While there's people out there that were already streaming and playing with other people just for fun, like pasta only ravioli. Hi, I mentioned you if you know come across this video or chat or whatever. But she was a nurse and then she quit and became a full-time streamer and she's doing really well and I'm proud of her. I want that. I'm proud of people that, quit their day job just to become a hobbyist. And that's what it is. That doing what you do online, while it is social media influencing, it's still a hobby. You're being a hobbyist. You know. Ugh. I don't know what I would stream. I mean, I could do these talks here, like here. I know I need my VTuber uh avatar done, which I need. I've been meaning to pay my one friend just to give him the money so he can start working on it, but bills and just saving up is just a pain in the ass. It really is. I mean, I could probably put it on my credit card next month when I get it paid off before then, but because usually every month I have it fully paid off, and then the following month I'll have another one before the bill comes out. But yeah, I'm managing my money pretty well compared to my mom and my father, who have horrible. They ruined their fucking credit when they were only in their early 20s. Not even then, probably 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. They had horrible credit at that point in time, which shows you they can't handle money, which is weird because I can handle money and my grandmother can handle money and their parents can handle money. Like, I don't get it. How did the generation before me, which is Generation X, I think, how did they screw up their credit so bad that their parents and their children have good credit? What? I don't get that. Like, cuz normally you see like TV shows and all that. We all have bad credit. Like, how? How do you repeat the cycle? How do you not break the cycle? It's not. It's weird to see it break the cycle. It really is. But I don't know. I'm rambling. If you made it this far, thank you. We're going on. We're gonna end this soon because I'm tired. I want to go back to bed because I had a weird dream. Let's talk about the dream. Anyway, the dream was, and this is sort of like my subconscious telling me something's going on, and I should have woke up when I first started dreaming about it, but I have an obsession with Lucifer, Satan. I have a kind of obsession with how cool they look. Like Satanism and shit looks really fucking cool. You know, if they didn't fucking butcher the Bible the way they did, like show how an actual angel looks, I'd probably still be a Christian. But they butchered that shit and they constantly make angels look like people. I fucking hate people, like, fuck off. But anyway, where was I going? Oh, right, dream. So it was like an apocalypse situation, end of the world type situation, and we were all being rushed onto a submarine, and I was like, "Hey, Satan!" And I knew it was Satan somehow, and everyone like looked at me, and I was like, "What?" And they're like, "You're really making deals with the devil?" Yeah, fuck you. I asked for pretty much immortality, but I would have still drowned, which that sucked. I mean, I would have drowned and I would have just passed out until someone found me and cleared my lungs out. But I was immortal in the dream. I was asking for certain things and doing certain things, and he asked me to do like a video on something, and then I did the video, and then one of the demons was like, "That's plagiarization," and it's like, what the fuck? They had these own rules. It was weird. It was really weird. It was really really fucking weird. Normally when I have really weird dreams like that, I can control them, but I wasn't able to control that one. And then I woke up and I seen an email and it said I was my one account was suspended. I was like, oh, that explains why I was probably having the weird dream. But yeah, I'm not like super. I'm not. While I've been saying that, hey, I got suspended, I'm not like crying or angry over it. I'm just sad that these fucking people, don't want to have a debate. Instead, they just want to attack, 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 attack. But that's what you get when you come across the edgy Discord mods who, and I know I kind of sound like a Discord mod, I guess you could say. But no, you come across these edgy Discord mods who are talking, and the person I got suspended, they straight up said she was 17. And these grown ass adults, and I mean they're grown ass men. The oldest one is 24. That's a whole 7 years apart from 17, but still. Not oldest, youngest. That oldest one was 36. Oh, we're all friends on Discord. You're a 36-year-old friends with a 17-year-old? You're a fucking pedophile. You're a fucking pedophile. I got the 17-year-old suspended because she was saying some very nasty shit. And they got upset that I got her suspended. Oh, the Nazis got her suspended. She's the fucking Nazi. She's the one saying nasty shit. Oh. I don't get it. I really don't. Oh, I should have saved that fucking... I brought soda up last night. I should have saved it. But I didn't. Oh, it's getting daylight out. Or either that's daylight or that's the moon. I can't really tell. I have my blinds closed and it's peeking through like one of the little holes in the blind. But yeah. Yeah, no. So if you made it to this podcast, this ramble, this rant, whatever you want to call it, thank you. Give me a follow. This is, I think, number 6, number 7, somewhere around there in the making. We're going to do this not every week or every day like it was, but at times that I feel like it should be done. So thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Drop below what you want to hear from me, what you want me to talk about. If you just want me to ramble, I'll ramble. I'll do that, But I'm here for a good time and not a long time, because we're all here slowly passing away. I mean, that once you're born, it's slowly, life is slowly killing you. Not to be rude or mean, but that's usually how it goes. That's just how it is. Just saying. But you have a good day. Drink your water, eat your breakfast. Make sure you eat today, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner. At least have 2 meals of the day. Spay or neuter your pets. Spay and neuter your man if he doesn't respect you. But yep. Have the day you deserve, and I'll see you around.